Oh my God, restless natives. There it is, I found it. The Lost City. Dude, check this out. Holy crap, I hate snakes. Wow, I found it. Oh, there it is. My spark. And I know I can get your spark going too. Yeah. So in this episode, we're going to, of course, paint an artifact. So here we go. Let's get started. We're going to be doing our artifact painting. This is really, really great because we're going to figure out what gave them the spark way back when. And so we're going to go ahead and replicate this particular painting. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to really enjoy this. We're doing a 4x6 painting on paper. We're going to complete it in under 1 hour. Yeah, we can do it. And our brushes are a 1/2-inch angle brush and a number 2 script brush. And our colors are burnt umber, yellow ochre, Naples yellow, Naples reddish, Pacific blue, crimson red, and raw sienna. These I'm using Antler Interactive colors. If you need supplies, go to my website. Burnt umber here with some water in it, so I'm thinning it out lightly, as you can see. 1/2-inch angle brush. This is a nice brush because, as you can see right now, I'm doing a line. But I can also then come back and do wider brush strokes. Just trying to get our main lines and shadows in place. A little wide, but I'm not worried about it. Okay, using my tip, I'm just kind of going in and making these deeper shadows. I'm just painting in all these various shadows. Giving it somewhat of a pattern. You could just as easily use a round brush, but with this, it gives you a chance of kind of doing like different things. You're not just because of the width of it. Going in more for some more shadows around the fish. With various areas of shadows. How much shadow you put in will determine whether it's Kardashian size butt or maybe just average. As you're painting this, I want you to get your groove thing going. I don't want you to remotely think about it. Just kind of like do it, let it, autopilot, take control and dig it, just go with the flow. Do it. So it's like, does this area need maybe a heavier line, a lighter line, just go with it. Now remember, we're working on the right side of your brain, so just let it work. Go fast, play with it. There are no boo-boos. It's an artifact. You can make all kinds of niches and little dots and dishes and all that kind of stuff, and it's just going to enhance your painting. Let the right side of your brain do it. Go, go, go. Picking up a little bit of the pink. This is a Naples red. Which is this pinky peachy kind of color. Okay, mixing a little bit of the Naples red with the crimson, so for the second fish. And I'm loosely painting it. Okay, so we're picking up our raw sienna. Notice that I'm still using the angular brush. It will take you where you need to go.
So raw sienna with white.
As you do this, work quickly, blending in darks and lights.
I put it too heavy there, as you can see, but I'm trying to get this mixed in. And I don't want it to be perfect. After all, it's an ancient artifact.
Almost as old as my mother. Oh, just kidding, Ma. Just kidding.
Here with our raw sienna, picking up just a little bit of white. Get that down. Paint really quick and let your right side of your brain do all the work. Don't give it much thought.
If you do, you won't get that raise in the office today.
Okay, I'm mixing a raw sienna now with our burnt umber. Make it a little bit darker for shadows.
Notice as we're doing this, we're building up, dimensions and depth and layers.
As you're painting, think of contrast.
It has been said by using the right side of your brain that will help to fend off things like Alzheimer's disease and other elements. So positive things to get from this also.
So I'm loosely picking up some more burnt umber.
Painting rapidly, daylight's burning. So bam, now it's time for us to paint our water.
And so I'm picking up our Pacific blue with some water to loosen it up because it's going to go on top of our burnt umber down here. Notice I'm not doing it heavy. It's an artifact after all.
And the paint's worn away after years of use. A little voila here and there.
Now I'm mixing just a little bit of white in it. Give it some highlights, some definition. Again, this is an old relic, so we're just kind of like hinting at color. After all, over the years, most of this has been worn away.
Like a spinster on a lone Saturday night.
Now we're getting some Naples yellow.
So as we're now, going ahead and starting to paint the garments, go ahead and think of, hey, this is fashion time. Who knows what was like hot and ancient Italy, Rome, wherever this is at. Anyway, you get the idea, right? Come up with something really cool. Yeah.
Mixing our red with a little bit of burnt umber to darken it up so we can do the garment.
So as you paint, you're really helping to tell a story.
Skin tone, we're using the yellow ochre.
But select your own color,
Again, I'm painting very, very sloppy, very loose.
After all, this is a very primitive painting.
And our hair burnt umber.
And I'm working really quickly and, of course, going in the direction that hair would grow. Now, if you haven't gotten one, you have to get the script liner brush. This one is a number 2 that I'm using, but it is just an amazing brush. It is strong, it's flexible. You can do all kinds of little things and get into places that you wouldn't believe. It's a great little brush. Get one, try one, you'll love it, okay?
Okay, for some contrast, I'm using the script liner brush and doing a green black, which is obviously a green and black. You don't have to mix it if you have Atlas. You gotta let the right side of your brain think about it. Here, just adding, again, shadow, maybe a little texture, contrast.
A little zip and zing.
It's the burnt umber.
Okay, so I'm moving right along rather quickly, and I want you to do it that way also.
Artifacts has nothing's perfect. Has chips and stuff in it. All this added detail is the burnt umber, and again, I'm very loose.
So now we're just down to the final touch-ups, just all the little things that, that's going to make it, just pop, and it's like no big deal. Go ahead, do it quick, do it easy, get it done. Under 1 hour, remember, just 1 hour. And of course, my signature, you do your own. I did it! I found my spark, and I know you can too! And this, it belongs in a museum. How does that work again? Yeah! Until next time!